One of the cool things about playing with mods is you end up with a bunch of stuff that's not normally in the game. Some really cool stuff, some really cool things, some neat things you can see and do, all that sort of good stuff, but sometimes the bad part is you find out those mods don't work quite right. I'm KIC, and it has taken me far too long to realize which mods are causing me problems, and truth be told, I'm not 100% sure I know which ones are the problem causers at this point. So, kind of a funny thing, the way this is going to work out. On the last episode, I showed you an Apex T-Rex, and I pretty much said, yeah, we're going to be looking at that in the near future. Well, turns out we're not going to be looking at that at all. Not even just in the near future, but just plain period at all. Zip, zero, zilch. See, as part of that, I have made a slight change in my mod layout. I'm not running, well, a couple of mods now. I had knocked one off in the last episode and then actually filmed another episode that involved that T-Rex that you're not going to get to see. Now, depending on how I'm feeling, I might edit some of that footage into this video, but you're not going to see the whole thing. I'll at least tell you that much. And here's why. Because I'm carrying a kangaroo. Yep. Finally found a kangaroo. I've been complaining for a while now. Yeah, that's me. You see me? That's not me. That's kangaroo. That's me. That's the kangaroo. That me is up there because I looked at the map. And when you look at the map, it breaks things a little bit. And I think I'm flying in the general direction of home, something like this. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. That looks pretty good. I've been complaining that I haven't been able to find things, and truth be told, it's because, well, my own dumb fault. Because I'm playing with mods that are breaking things. That's the reason for this cryptic kind of start to the episode. If you're playing with mods that break things, of course you're not going to find stuff. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say I feel pretty confident that the mods I have removed to this point have been, in fact, causing me problems, because no sooner than I removed this one mod and go to this area over here, I've been able to find a kangaroo. I have done several wild dinosaur, it's a command actually, destroy wild dino. I've done several resets in the last few days really, just trying to find something, trying to find a kangaroo, trying to find a terror bird, trying to find a beaver, trying to find a whatever the thing is that starts with a D that's not a Diplodocus or a Dimorphodon or whatever. It's kind of a water-based dinosaur thing too. And I have not been able to find a single one until I disable one certain mod. Yeah. I had a feeling it was going to be causing problems eventually, if not already, because, well, I also know that mod has been discontinued for quite a while, and yet I have rather stubbornly continued to play with it because, well, I'm stubborn and don't always do the right thing when it comes to this sort of stuff because, dang it, I want to play with certain things, and I was really enjoying that mod. So disabling it is going to come with certain bad parts that I'm going to have to explain to you momentarily here, and in fact will probably just allow the visual to do the explaining for me. So if you haven't noticed already, then you'll definitely notice by the time we get back to the base when I tell you no one has died. Well, not in quite a while anyway, since the last time I went and killed a bunch of creatures off. No one has died. So as I kind of come across here and come over this forest, we're going to be approaching home. It'll be right there. You can see there's the shark tank, etc. And you're noticing that something is missing. Now that I'm actually showing you, you can see. So we have tiny, we have tinier, and yet there's nothing else over there. Where's the big red guy? Yeah, I disabled that mod, and now I have a kangaroo. So, in the grand scheme of life, I'm going to say a kangaroo is better than... I totally missed that too. Kangaroo is better than an apex Spinosaurus, or an apex raptor, or an apex... dang it. You don't want to get in the taming pen? That's going to be a pain if you don't want to get in the taming pen. I might need to build a bigger taming pen. That's unfortunate. I didn't plan this through. These things are huge. Holy cow, I didn't realize how big these kangaroos are. Here, how about that? No? I'm thinking maybe if I wait a little longer to drop you. That looks pretty good right about there. Nope, you need a much larger taming pen. That's really unfortunate for me because I don't have the materials right now, or even necessarily the time to go track it all down. We'll hope you don't go very far, because I also needed to take a moment so I could find the right stuff to tame this guy with. Let's just go ahead and wander around anyway, since we have this gigantic kangaroo running around. You can basically tame him with two things, rare mushrooms and plant species X seeds. I probably have some rare mushrooms, excuse me, Mr. Kangaroo. I'm gonna call you Kangaroo Jack. Or something, I don't know. I probably have some rare mushrooms in here somewhere, I suspect I do. Or maybe I don't really know. And if I don't, well then all the more reason I need to go spend some time collecting them, because where'd that dinosaur go? It's not a dinosaur. Kangaroo. Where did that kangaroo go? It's Procoptodon. Is that right? Procoptodon? Yeah, Procoptodon. I like that way too much. That makes me happy. So, if you're feeling a little angry at me because I got rid of Blaze, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to back up on that one. I do have the save backed up. It's funny, I'm going to have to decide which episode I post. Is it the one where we tame an Apex T-Rex, or is it this one? I think it's going to be this one. But for right now, I need to take a bit of a break, because apparently I need to go gather a boatload of materials, and I need to try not to lose this guy, because I really want to build a big taming pen that I can throw him in, and I guess that means knocking out a couple of walls on this one, adding some foundations, and then we'll pretty much be good to go. And I might have to go with wood for right now, because I think Skyline has some walls and stuff on him. Oh, look at that. He has a stone wall on him. I will take that. Thank you very much. Her. Sorry, I said him. I meant her. I'll take that. And I'll take those two, because it's better than nothing right now. So I'll be back. Turns out the kangaroo didn't want to be friends. That is kind of unfortunate. But, you know, as I was swimming by, I wasn't swimming by, I was flying by, I noticed that we had a couple of other things over here. Now, from what I've read, this is a really popular place for beavers. Look at that thing. Look how big that guy is. Or, yeah, you're a guy. You're a male. Look how big that dude is. That is crazy. Holy cow. Comes up to about my shoulders. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, I like that. And there's another one over here. It's a female. I saw it just a minute ago. I don't know where it went. It was swimming. Those things move very quickly when they swim. It's quite impressive. Actually, I had to hop off Skyline here because I had to stop and kill a raptor. I wanted to make this a nice, peaceful part of the show. So pretend I didn't just say I had to stop and kill something. But yeah, look at this guy, or this girl. Look at that. That is awesome. I am really liking these things. I gotta tell you, I am feeling much, much better about my decision to get rid of that mod. Come here, Mega Piranhas. What are you going to do? Are you going to attack me? You're not really going to do much, I'll tell you that much right now. Hey, take that, you jerk. So much for this being a peaceful part of the show, right? Ow, jerk. That's all right. I'll be fine with that. So I'm going to continue on. I will pop in probably one more time, I would imagine. At the very least, because, well, lots of time keeps passing. And we'll pick up a little further on down the road. I don't know if today is my lucky day or it's just this is a good area for them, but right down there, I see another kangaroo. Can we scoop you up? There we go. I should have plenty of stamina to get back. I'm not worried about that. I was actually just looking at that going, oh man, I hope I have enough stamina to get back. Now that won't be a problem. I was actually flying around for, ooh, you might be an alpha down there. No, you don't look very hazy to me, maybe not. Anyway. There's a T-Rex over there I wouldn't mind taming. We might have to come back for that one before too long. Especially if we're not going to be playing with the apex creatures, then at this point, we don't really have a whole lot of options for high-level creatures. High-threat creatures. I guess that's what I'm looking to say is high-threat creatures. Cat is unimpressed. So if we're not going to be playing with the apex creatures, then we really probably should be looking at getting a straight-up regular T-Rex. At least until we can, you know, get a saddle on Tiny, because as soon as we can get a saddle on Tiny, then I think we kind of open up the rest of the game, and I don't know. I've given a little bit of thought here to the idea of maybe we should crank the difficulty up even higher than where it is. It's at standard right now. It's at standard. Well, it's at standard as of this current day, date, time, etc. for where the official servers are. So I don't know. Maybe we'll turn it up at some point just to add a little extra challenge, because without those apex creatures around, I have a feeling this will be a bit of a cakewalk. So I've done a little bit of work, not much, a little bit, and we're going to see if this guy can now fit. Dang it, really? How big a taming pen do I need? I don't really have all day to keep chasing down Procoptodons. That was a terrible one. I knew that one wasn't going to work. Okay, here, let's try this again. Can I shove you in there? Wow, you need a much bigger box. I am disappointed and frustrated all at the same time, because by the time I'm able to get all the materials and do this again, this guy's going to take off. Crud. I guess I need to just stick with thatch for right now, because... Man, really? Alright, one more time. 15th time's the charm. Let's try it one more time. Here, I'll even land myself in there. How does that work? Aha! And you're going to jump out, aren't you? No, you're not. Okay, good. Now, with any luck... Wow. That is one tall kangaroo. Granted, it's, you know, standing up a little high, but... Man, look at that. That is one tall kangaroo. Even if I jump, I'm not even anywhere near as tall as it is. Holy cow, you are a big guy. Here, let's walk inside. I don't have to worry about it punching or kicking me. Man, look at that. That thing is huge. I don't even come up to the top of its back leg. That is so worrisome in some ways, but not really, because it's a pretty tame creature. Okay, I need to take one more break, so I'll be back. I found where my mushrooms were stored. Turns out they were on Spike. Strike. They were on Strike. I always want to say Spike, because Spike was in the last series. Spikette, really, if we're going to be technical. So I'm not 100% sure on how you tame this guy. I guess I need to knock you out. Wasn't 100% clear on that, so alright, well, let's go ahead and knock it out. KIC said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. You're not going to get away because you can't jump over those walls. Good. I heard it tumble to the ground. In case you did not, that's why I opened the door. Let's go ahead and give you some food. I have no idea if 32 of these are going to be enough. I was thinking about it, going, man, I know I have some rare mushrooms because I distinctly remember getting some from the swamp. I don't remember why I went to the swamp. It was a while back. I went to the swamp for something, and I distinctly remember getting a bunch of rare mushrooms when I was trying to chop down trees. Maybe I was looking specifically for mushrooms. I don't remember why. Holy cow, your torpor is coming down way too quickly. I am not happy about that. I don't really need to give you any narcotics right now. I'm going to go get you some normal stuff. I don't want to spend my good stuff, excuse me, on you right now. That's kind of awkward. Oof. Sorry about that. Sticking your head out through walls. That's got to be uncomfortable. Let's grab some regular narcotics. Crud, don't I have... I bet I have some in here. Man, I got to remember where everything is. Do I have some in here still? I probably do. Look at that. There's 3. That's not really enough, but it's going to be fine. Of course, one of the many other things lost by taking out the total single-player overhaul moddy thingy-majigger is that now I don't get as much use or as much bang for my buck out of these narcotics. We'll just go ahead and give him one right now. So he's down 130 torpor. We'll go ahead and use that. It's going to go up about 35, which is standard. And done. No? Maybe I can't do math. It went up 40, 50, wherever it was. I don't know. I don't think it went up as much as it was going up with the mod before. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind just as I'm doing things here. In fact, here, let's just go ahead and give you both of those, because that'll be fine. You're not going to run out at this point. You are going through food reasonably quickly. You're going to have enough mushrooms, and once you're all tamed up, you won't require mushrooms at that point. I hear something stomping around. What is it? Something was fighting over here and trying to kill my various creatures. What are you doing, Tinier? Did you smash something? Did you step on it? Is that what you did? I don't know if that matters. I'm going to give you some carry weight. Just, I don't know, because whatever. I will eventually load him up with stuff, I think. Man, I'm still kind of bummed about losing Blaze. That's a bummer. That was going to be a lot of fun. The Brothers of Destruction were going to rain terror upon the island, but that's okay. Tiny, can I get you to come over here? You're kind of in the way over there. Oh my gosh, stop. You are so fast. So fast. It's just ridiculous how fast you are. So, one more pause, yet again. And we now have a Procoptodon. Look at that. Cat is super impressed. She can barely contain her excitement. She's just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you got a Procoptodon finally. Why didn't you disable those mods long ago, you dummy? Okay, she's actually kind of sleeping, so never mind. But just the same, we'll pretend that she is really excited because I got nothing right now. I'm just kind of reeling from all these revelations. Sure, whatever, I don't know. Doesn't matter. You're not really high enough level to matter. Let's go ahead and extract this guy from... Yeah, I didn't mean to drop him. Whatever. Here, come on. Hop your way over here, please. Hop on over. Let's see what we need to make the saddle. We're going to go to saddles, and where is Procoptodon saddle? So I need some hides and pelts. I don't have pelts. That's not going to happen on this episode. Wow, that's a bummer. You need a bunch of pelts to have a saddle. That's kind of a shame. Well, anyway, check you out here. I'm going to take those mushrooms before you eat any more of them. And here, just to make sure you don't eat any more of them. Here, have a bunch of berries. I should have been able to grab more than that. Why couldn't I grab more than that? Where are the rest of those going? I wonder. Those don't stack? I thought they stacked. Okay, well, whatever. I could have sworn those stacked per my stacking mod. I guess not. Even though I'm pretty sure they're supposed to stack. You go ahead and hold on to those. 620 health, 169 damage. Your movement speed, I can't really tell how fast you are here. If we do this, can I see how fast you are as you run at me? You're not really running at me. There you are. Yeah, you are pretty quick. That's good. We can run with that, or hop with that as the case may be. But that's where we're going to have to wrap things up right now. I'm going to have to track down some stuff to get some pelts, be it, oh, I don't know, wolves, be it elk/moose type things, or maybe even beavers. I don't really want to go kill beavers, but maybe. Actually, you know what? Here, let's check one last thing before we call it an episode. Since we have discovered there are beavers over by the lake, let's go see if they're up to anything. They may be, they may not. It's entirely random. But I've just kind of reminded myself when I said need to get more pelts and said, well, we can go kill beavers, that, oh yeah, maybe, just maybe, they've been busy beavers. We're going to find out in just a second here. Cat's really out right now. She is just chilling. I don't exactly know what I'm looking for, but I guess it'll stand out if it's actually there. Or something. I don't know. Turtle. I'm not looking for a turtle. Multiple turtles. Not looking for an oviraptor. Does not look like they are working on a dam at the moment. Or have completed one, as the case may be. Because I don't believe you actually see them building. I think it just kind of happens. It's either there or it's not. And I'm going to go ahead and say it's not, which is a shame, but that's okay. There's no guarantee of that. Gotta say, though, I'm liking how this house is kind of lit up a little in the late evening here. That looks really nice. We need to put some more lights in it, which means I need to go spend a bunch more time collecting crystal, but that'll be my problem, not yours. But anyway, just the same. We will continue on the next episode and see what other sorts of things we can find, because quite frankly, I feel like I've been missing out for a while now, so there probably is another thing or two that I should be looking forward to taming. As a matter of fact, I saw Gallimimus on the way, well, when I was looking around for the kangaroo that vanished, not the one we ended up taming, so I know there are definitely things around that I was not seeing before, so I might take a closer look at the mods and maybe even trim the fat a little more. Just the same, I will catch you on another episode. My apologies for Blaze going away for not getting that Apex T-Rex. It is what it is. The mods, in their defense, just to be clear, the mods, most of them are labeled as abandoned, no longer working, etc. So I was using them anyway because I enjoyed them, because they're fun. That's really what it's all about. So not to blame them, creators, the mods, anything. I mean, they broke things because they haven't been updated so that they don't break things. So it's totally cool. Whatever. We'll not worry about it. We'll catch up on another episode. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.